Hello, this is Professor Erbaswhite. This is the orientation for Math 350 modules A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So all 8 of them for spring of 2015. So let's get started. And hopefully you signed up for it. And since I sent you this video, it looks like you did sign up for some of the modules. You have to do this orientation video and watch it very, very carefully, only once. So don't worry about watching it each time for the second round and stuff. So I'll just give you enough information to get started. All right, let's get started. Okay, now, this is my web page, but let's start with the IVC, your lifeline. Just remember that, ivc.edu. And I'll take you to my web page and then all the other web pages so that you know where things are. So when you go in there, hopefully this computer is a little slow. It's going to open. If not, I will just go and get it from the URL. So you're going to go to ivc.edu and you're going to go to academics. Let me go in there. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Okay, here we go. You're going to go to ivc.edu. One place you need to understand to go. This is where you're going to do your emailing. I'm not going to click because it's going to go to no man's land again. Email, you go to email. And then you're going to use your student username and password. And you're going to enter iwhite@ivc.edu to email me things. All right. Now let me show you my web page so that you're not feeling all alone. You go to academics. And then you're going to go to schools and departments. And you're going to go to math. Then you're going to go to math again. And here there some places where you can get information. Now, if you want really detailed information about how to do this, what kind of book you have to buy and stuff, you're going to go and click on Math 350 modules orientation. Do you see these? And you click on these to watch. It's going to take about almost 2 hours to watch all of them. Okay? So I want you to watch these guys and understand. If you need to watch it again, go right ahead and watch it. Now, how to succeed in math is going to give you some pointers because we are starting from the very basic things. And this gives you information about math modules, basic math modules. You don't have to actually watch that one. And this is going to give you information about Math Center. Math Center is in B300 building. And it's on the 2nd floor by the Reading Lab. It is free. I really recommend you buy yourself a cheap set of headphones and then go to Math Center and watch the modules videos there. And if you get stuck with anything, you can ask the tutors there. They're open Monday through Saturday. So let me show you. This is the coordinator for the Math Lab. Right now, the full hours, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7. Friday and Saturday, 8 to 2. Probably this is going to actually stay that way. And so you just, go and use the Math Lab as you please. All right? Now, the other thing you need to do is go to my web page, faculty. This gives you information. Here's my contact information. This is my webpage. I'll click on that and show you. This is my email address, iwhite@ivc.edu. This is my phone number, 451-5506. Anytime, please call. And when you go to my webpage, you are going to see my schedule. If you look at the schedule, and you're going to see in the spring, I have office hours on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I am teaching during these times, okay? And then you are taking the Math 350 online. So this is where my office is, B262D. The math videos that you will be watching They are available in 2 places. Actually 3 places. So they are the same thing. If you go to math videos and arithmetic topics, you're going to see all the modules videos in there. Module A, B, C. So if you are taking Module A, this is where you're going to go. And reading, writing, well, these are all the things, and they're about 10-20 minutes long. Now, the module videos are also inside Blackboard, and I'll show you where that is. And also they are on YouTube, and I'll show you where that is. 3 places. They should all open. The YouTube videos for sure are going to open on your portable device, iPad, iPod. These may require you to download some software. It may be the hardest to open. The Blackboard may or may not open on a certain browsers, but the YouTube will for sure work. Okay, what else do we have? That's pretty much it. Okay, so let me go back. So your Lifeline, we talked about this, and my webpage, we talked about that. And now let's talk about where you're going to access the, the videos. Once you sign up for the videos, this is where it's going to be. It's going to be on Blackboard. So if you go in here, Blackboard, this is where the modules are going to be. Okay? So let's go in there and I'll show you. Let's say you signed up for Module A. So when you sign up, you're just going to enter your username and your password, and you're going to get to Blackboard. Now, in Blackboard, you're going to have to scroll down to the module. So if you are taking Module A, you signed up for it, you're going to go there and you're going to pick Module A. And it's going to start for the spring. The first part of the class is going to start with 20151. So if you go to Module A, it's going to look like this, 20151. That means 2015 first semester. And this is the ticket number, and these are whole numbers. So you click on it, and I'll show you how you do things, and I'll show you the deadlines and things. Now, what you're going to do, I will have announcements in there. Whatever I want to tell you, you're going to see it. And welcome and all that. I'm just telling you to watch the video, the modules orientation, and watch this video. So the first thing you should do, you should only do this one time. Go to diagnostic tests and contract area. So you see that self-diagnostic test. Click on that and take this one time. Okay? So you begin. Do not use a calculator so that we can actually identify what you know and what you don't know. Do not use a calculator again. So you go and you just bubble these guys. And then at the bottom, you're going to submit it. Okay? Save and submit. There are 40 questions. Now, it's going to give you, if you left some of them blank, you'll say, did you know you left some of them blank? That's okay. So you save and submitted it. Now it's going to go to the review mode. So this is what you actually want to do. Okay? You say okay. Click OK to view results. This is where you're going to pay some attention. All right. Now, question number 1, and that's what it was, and question 2, and then it tells you if you got it right, and you got like 0 out of 1, 1 out of 1, 3 out of 1. So kind of look at those things, and then what did you get wrong, okay? Now I'm going to set it up that it's going to give you a warning. Now, for example, if you missed more than 20, 30, I recommend you take all the modules, A through H. If you did, for example, miss the whole numbers, take the whole number of modules. So A is like whole numbers, then we are going to go through fractions. But if you missed about 10 to 20 of them, I recommend you take all of them. So that tells you where you are with things, okay? All right. The other thing, there is a contract in there. If you go in there, and the contract is you have to submit that before January 27, okay? And you begin what it is you understand everything, and you have to begin and you say, yeah, I understand everything, and here's what I'm about, and all that stuff, okay? So you need to tell me that. Now, once you send the contract, now you're ready to start. How are you going to do this thing? So first you're going to watch the videos, okay? I will show you where those videos are, but here they are also here. When you go here, remember I told you, you can watch the videos here, you can watch the videos in YouTube, you can watch the videos in the web page that I showed you. Here's the YouTube version. You can click on it. It will open the YouTube. I'll show you how to go there from, you can just open it in YouTube and Google it, and I'll just tell you. Now, what I recommend, you're watching all the videos, you go to video handouts and make sure that you get these printed out. What they are is, they are the PDF files of what I'm saying on the videos, and have it in front of you and make some marks on it. So that way you actually have all that stuff in a binder, and you can kind of look at it and understand it. And this is not opening because of the computer. Computer has some problems. So it's going to open a file, get a printout, and then, you kind of keep it in a book. So these are video handouts, and I showed you where the videos are. Now, once you watch the video, go to worksheets. Hopefully that's going to open. In the worksheets area, the first thing is reading and writing whole numbers. You're going to have to do this for each section. So the worksheet, hopefully it will open again, and it's going to open, here we go. Get a printout of this. You can get a printout in here or save it on your computer. You're going to do this worksheet because you watched the video already. Okay? Now, here's the one, the video handouts. It's finally opened. Now, so let's go back. Now, how do you know if you got it right? You click on the worksheet key, and it gives you the answers. So this is between you and you. You're going to do the worksheet, and you're going to do the answers, and you're going to check. Great. Now, you do the worksheet. So video first, worksheet next, and then you're going to do a little drill. That's like a little test. Did you understand what I was talking about? Print this out and do it. How do you know you got it right? It's at the end. Here we go. You got it right. Do not try to miss more than 2, okay, in a 10 test. So if you did miss more than 2, go back and rewatch and redo the worksheets. So you do this for each section. Now I'll tell you when to fill out the entry and exit survey. You have a handout for a syllabus, and print that out and make sure that you have it in your book, and that's pretty much it. Now, what are you going to do? How am I going to? So you're going to do all these things, but I'm not going to look at them until the very end. Now, worksheets and tests, you do all this. Now, there is something called the final exam prep for each module. You're going to go, click on that, and it's going to open a file. You see test prep? This is like a little test. It's not graded at all. Open that up and then practice. This is not where you're going to take your final exam. Here's your final exam, worksheets and tests. You're going to go there, and you're going to scroll down. Do you see final exam? Do not do this until you're ready to do it. So go to final exam. You see how to finish a class. You need to get 70% in the final exam, and I have 2 of them. Final exam 1, final exam 2. Only take one of them. If you get 70% in that, then you're done. If you got less than 70%, I want you to go back and restudy, and then go take final exam 2. So you only have 2 shots, and you're done. The other thing you need to do to finish the class, you need to do a positive attendance confirmation. That is required for positive attendance classes like this one. In other words, you have to tell me you did spend time on it. And say true, yeah, I did spend time on it. So before you finish the class, for each module, you have to do positive attendance confirmation, final exam 2. The other thing that you need to do is you need to take the exit survey. I want you to give me feedback. For each module, you're going to do that. So there will be an exit survey here that you have to take. All right? Now let's go back to the presentation and let's see if we covered everything. All right, let me close some of these guys. I told you where the Blackboard access is. And so let's go back to the presentation. Okay, now if you get stuck with Blackboard, Blackboard will actually give you a bunch of warnings if they have maintenance issue or something. I told you where to go to do these modules. You can call this phone number, and the IT who is working there, it's Joe San Juan. Just make sure that you talk to him if you really want a friendly person to talk to. All right? Now, let me tell you the videos where they are. This is the second place that you can have it. So let me go to YouTube. So wherever you are, you can go to YouTube. So it will open up. Now, when you go to YouTube, the way it works, some people have channels, and I do have a channel. You go to this, search area, and you're going to go and enter my name, and enter it like this: Ilkner, first name, Erbaswhite. Okay? Click. Now it's going to go find it. Don't go to here. The first one is this channel. Go and click on my name. These are to watch the videos. Now go to playlist. Now, when you go here, do you see it? Arithmetic topics A, B, C. This is module A, module B, module C, D, E, F, G, H. That's where you're going to see your thing. So if you click on A, because we are doing module A, here we go. You click on it, and this is what it's going to look like. It's reading and writing. So have your worksheet in front of you. Remember, you printed out the worksheets, and just you're doing it. You printed out the video handouts. Let me go a little bit. And that's what it looks like. I'm actually talking, and it's also captioned. You're all good to go. Does that make sense? All right, so these are where the videos are. So what else do I have? Okay, and this is actually the the link for YouTube channel, but I showed you how to get there. All right. Now, remember the first time I showed you the web? These are the videos, and they are all in there. So introduction, just introduction to MATLAB, getting started, math modules, introduction, getting started, accessing your module, watching your videos, and this is giving you detailed information about where to click, what to do. Just watch it and watch it again so that you don't miss anything. Okay? All right. Again, I'm telling you where the videos are. Here's the link and all that. Okay? Information about the videos. Now, there are some guidelines. Please put those in some kind of calendar. Modules ABCD start on January 26th and end March 20th. Orientation is on January 23rd. That's a Friday, 5 to 6 in room Bistic 104. That's the Bistic building by the Performing Arts Center. That's the new building. You come to this. Now, modules EFGH. You can also come to this for EFGH, or you can wait until March 20th. But you have to do one of those. That's it. But if you're taking A, B, C, or D, you for sure have to come to January 23. But if you're doing EFGH, you can wait a little bit until March. You don't have to, if you did come to January 23, you don't have to come back for March 20th. Does that make sense? All right. Now, what do? Watch the videos under my YouTube channel. This is what you do first. And then I told you take the diagnostic test. This is what you're doing after signing up. Take the entry survey, okay? Get a printout of the handouts, the worksheets, keys, and all this. Put them in a binder. Get the video handouts, because when you watch the video, you're going to see it. Get a printout of the keys and worksheets and everything. So you get a bunch of things printed. So put them in a binder. Put all the handouts in a binder, separate them, and then repeat this for each one. Watch the video first, do the worksheet, do the self-test for each subsection. Once you're done with all the sections that got given module, take the final pretest. so that you know what the final looks like. I showed you that. And then take the final. You have final 1 and final 2. You get 70% good, I'll give you a pass. Congratulations. Exit survey, I showed you where that is. And positive attendance survey, I showed you where that is. Now, for Module A, take your final by, I'll give you some suggested guidelines to finish your ABCD in a nice, comfortable way. But the drop-dead deadline for ABCD is March 20th. Do not wait until March 20th. I'll give you some guidelines. For EFGH, it is May 21st. Drop-dead deadline. But that's not what I want you to do. I want you to do this. You start January 26th, finish your Module A with all the stuff done February 6th. Are you going to die after February 6th? No. Everything needs to be done by March 20th, but I want you to do it by then so that you're not stressed out. Then you start your Module B, then finish it by February 20th, C by March 6th, D March 20th. So you're done with the ABCD. You go to EFGH. Again, you finish it by April 10, April 24, May 8, May 21. All finals for EFGH needs to be done by May 21st. All right? Now, I want you to email me your progress every week. Just send it to here. Ms. White, I'm doing this. I'm a little behind. If you are behind in your deadlines, tell me. So I'll give you some suggestions. You can come to my office hours. I showed you where that is. In the subject area, put what module you're doing right now, and then put your name. What are you doing? Are you having hard times? One example is Module A. John Doe is taking Module A and just puts it in there so I know who you are. All right. Additional contact requirements. Remember I told you, for Module A, you need to take the entry survey, a diagnostic test by January 26th, remember? And now I'll show you why that mandatory discussion. You have 3 discussions that you need to submit for each module. Okay? You need to do the first one the first week, second one end of first week, and the third one end of second week. Then you're going to take the exit survey. If you miss these deadlines, the drop dead deadline for all of these guys is March 20th. So this is for Module A. Module B, I'm giving you the dates. C, D, E, F, G, and H. Put these down, then you're going to be fine. Okay? Now let me go and show you where the discussion things are. Okay, mandatory discussions. This is for Module A. Now you go in there. Look what it says. Just close that. Introductory form. Okay, tell me about yourself. Okay, you go in there. You can actually create a thread and put your name, John Doe. My name is John. I need some help with math. That is why I am taking this. Just tell me whatever you want. All right, but others will also see that. So just be careful. Okay, here we go. Then you can go and you go right here again, mandatory discussions. The second we close this, it's giving you this. During your module, please make up a problem that involves order of operations. I'm just going to give you an idea. Create a thread. Okay, John Doe, Module A. Okay, let's say 2 to the 3 minus 5. I do 2 to the 3 first, then subtract 5 from it. That's an example of it. Then you submit. Okay, this is at the end of the first week. After that, you're going to do the last one, mandatory discussion. Okay, close that. End of your module. And what was the hardest thing you did? Create thread. John Doe, Module A. Okay, so you go, well, I had the hardest time with word problems. Okay. Submit. All right, you need to do that 3 times for each module. I can actually see it. And I'll give you warnings. Please go and read the announcements each like every other day or something. Check them. Did I say something? Now, if you're not getting any emails from me, that means my emails are going to junk, okay? You go to your junk folder or trash folder or whatever your email is set up as, please get it out of there. And then just send me an email and say, you know what, I'm not getting any emails from you. What's wrong? You can come to my office hours. You can do all this stuff, so you're not alone. You can go to Math Lab, and please get the help so that I can help you out.